Look up. Above us, the night sky stretches endlessly, a canvas of mystery and possibility. On a clear night, the stars and planets above have always inspired wonder and myth. For centuries, humanity has looked to the heavens for answers, for hope, and for stories that connect us to something greater. But today, that peaceful expanse is transforming into the ultimate high ground, a potential battlefield, where the stakes are higher than ever before. Space, once the realm of dreams and exploration, is now a focus of military strategy and national security. From orbit, nations gain unmatched surveillance, communication, and navigation abilities. The power to see, to connect, and to guide from above is now a critical advantage. The drive to control this vantage point is fueling a new arms race, not on land or sea, but in the silent vacuum above. Every new satellite launched is a move in a global chess game. Imagine a conflict where the first shots are flickers of light in orbit, not explosions on the ground. Invisible battles could decide the fate of nations before anyone on Earth even knows. The front lines are invisible, thousands of kilometers above Earth. There are no trenches, no borders, just the vast, silent void. Space warfare is no longer science fiction, it's a real and pressing concern. Governments and private companies alike are racing to secure their assets in orbit. The rules of engagement are unwritten and the consequences unknown. Decisions made in moments could have repercussions for generations. The final frontier, once a symbol of hope, now risks becoming a stage for our oldest conflicts. The dreams of exploration are shadowed by the realities of competition and control. The question is not if, but how and when humanity's disputes will reach space. The countdown has already begun, and the world is watching. The area around our planet is a fragile, finite resource, an ecosystem like any other. Every collision, every fragment, adds to a growing cloud of debris that threatens us all. Actions in orbit can have cascading effects for everyone on Earth. A single mistake could trigger a chain reaction, endangering satellites, astronauts, and life below. A conflict in space would not be contained. It would ripple out, threatening the infrastructure we all depend on. Our daily lives, from navigation to communication, hang in the balance. The heavens, which belong to no one, could be ruined for everyone. The choices we make now will shape the high ground of tomorrow, for better or for worse. Why is space so important? It's a question we rarely ask, yet the answer is all around us, woven into the fabric of our everyday existence. Space is not some distant frontier, it's woven into your daily life, quietly powering the technology you depend on. GPS satellites guide your phone, planes, and ships. Without them, navigation would collapse, and even the simplest journeys would become impossible. The global economy relies on space. Credit card transactions, banking, and supply chains all depend on satellites, keeping the world's commerce running smoothly. Weather forecasts, disaster warnings, and climate science come from satellites watching over Earth, helping us prepare for storms and understand our changing climate. They connect us, enabling TV, phone calls, and internet in remote places, bridging the digital divide and bringing people together across continents. Satellites track deforestation, melting ice, and atmospheric changes, giving us the data to understand and protect our planet's fragile environment. Militaries depend on these same systems for reconnaissance, secure communications, and precision targeting, making space technology essential for national security. Space technology is dual use. What serves civilians also serves the military, making it both vital and vulnerable to threats. In any future conflict, these assets become prime targets, and the consequences of their loss would ripple through every aspect of modern life. The very systems that support our lives are also the backbone of modern warfare, making space the invisible thread that holds our world together. What do space weapons look like? Forget movie dogfights. Think of a battlefield that's invisible to the naked eye. Real space warfare is silent and swift, unfolding in the vast emptiness above our planet. Kinetic kill vehicles are kamikaze satellites, smashing into targets at orbital speeds, creating clouds of dangerous debris. Electronic warfare can jam or spoof satellites, disrupting communications and navigation without leaving a trace behind. Directed energy weapons, lasers and microwaves, can blind or disable satellites in an instant, without physical contact. Anti-satellite missiles, already tested by several nations, can destroy targets from the ground with pinpoint accuracy. Every weapon risks turning space into a hazardous minefield of debris, threatening all who venture there. Attacking space assets is a clear act of war, with unpredictable consequences that can ripple down to Earth. The threshold for conflict in space is dangerously low and the stakes have never been higher. The greatest danger of space war isn't just lost satellites, it's the creation of deadly, permanent debris that lingers for decades. Destroyed satellites shatter into thousands of fragments, each one orbiting at lethal speeds, threatening everything in their path. Even a paint fleck can punch through metal at 28,000 kilometers per hour, turning tiny objects into deadly projectiles. Debris can trigger chain reactions, Kessler syndrome, making orbits unusable for generations to come. Our space infrastructure, communications, navigation, weather could be crippled, disrupting life on Earth in countless ways. Past tests and collisions have already left clouds of debris haunting our skies, a growing threat above us. The International Space Station and future missions would be in constant peril, always at risk from invisible hazards. The ghosts of destroyed satellites could one day close the final frontier for all of humanity. Can we prevent space from becoming a battlefield, or will we repeat the mistakes of history on a cosmic scale? The decisions we make today will echo far beyond our planet, shaping the destiny of generations yet to come. The foundation exists. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty declares space the province of all mankind, a place for peaceful exploration and cooperation, not conflict. But the treaty is outdated, silent on modern weapons and technologies that now orbit above us, leaving dangerous gaps in our shared security. We urgently need new agreements, clear rules of the road for space, to prevent disaster and ensure that space remains a realm of peace, not peril. Transparency, open communication, and shared norms can build trust, reduce suspicion, and help us avoid dangerous miscalculations in orbit. International cooperation could limit the growing threat of debris, treating it as environmental pollution that endangers all nations and future missions. Just as we protect our oceans and Antarctica, we must preserve the vast expanse of space for all humanity, safeguarding it for science and wonder. The future of space reflects the future of humanity itself, a mirror of our values, our choices, and our hopes for a better tomorrow. Will we bring conflict to the stars, or rise to the challenge of peace and cooperation on this new frontier? The choice is ours. Will space become another arena for war, or a shared frontier for hope, discovery, and unity among all people?